What's up? Happy Thursday. I wanted to just quickly share something with you that's happening in my life that feels pretty exciting at the moment. As you know, I have been studying and geeking out on the law of attraction pretty much for the last 3 years since I found out about it and tested it, and magic started to happen in my life. And so when I went to go and study the law of attraction, I found it quite difficult to understand some of the teachings, and I wanted to find an easier way to make the law of attraction work in my life and then teach people how to make the law of attraction work in their life. And that's what Live More Perfect Days is all about. It's about creating a simple plan for your life using the perfect day exercise, and then using this analogy of the factory to place orders, which are things that you want, dreams that you have, goals that you want, things that you want to show up in your world, and then following a daily routine that helps you come into alignment so that you can pay for these orders and they show up in your life. And when that happens, some people say that something that you want manifests in your life. We call it an order delivered. We're just changing the languaging around it. And so part of this process for me has been documenting what I'm doing, because it's exciting and I love doing it. And I think for the version of Gareth that was 5 years ago that heard about the law of attraction, I wouldn't have believed it. I didn't believe it until it worked. And what inherently happens is you need to believe in order for things to manifest. That's how the process works. And so what Matt and myself are doing at Live More Perfect Days is we are documenting our process to manifest things into our world. And one of those things is our first 10,000 people to design their perfect day. So what we did, we placed an order for 10,000 perfect days to show up in our world. And then we document what we're doing every single day to make this order show up in our world, how to pay for it. This is the work that we're doing and how we're teaching it. And so one of these things has been like, what's the best way to get to 10,000 people? We can do it one-on-one by meeting people. It would take a long time. Or we can find ways to leverage the technology that we have already built to be able to get a further reach. And so we've been trying different strategies. One of them is the potential to work with affiliate partners. That's somebody that's got an existing audience, maybe on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube, and a non-competing product, and to say, hey, you're a yoga teacher and you've got an amazing audience. This lifestyle design and manifestation program that we've got might be suitable for your audience. Why don't you promote it? And then we'll pay you some commission when we get leads that come from you. And so that's one strategy. So a couple of weeks ago, I went out to Facebook and started looking into some law of attraction groups. And there's some really big law of attraction groups of people that are interested in studying the law of attraction. And I've been a member of a lot of these groups for the last few years. So I reached out to some of these groups, and about 2 weeks ago, it was a Friday, so tomorrow it'll be 2 weeks, I connected with an amazing woman whose name is Melissa, and she's built a huge law of attraction group over the last 5 years, and we've decided to co-create together. And it's an order delivered. What I've been calling in, this is what my order has been. Bring the right people to me that have the skill set and the reach and the belief in the work that we're doing, so that we can co-create together and get this work out into the world in a way that reaches more people at scale. That's what I'm doing. That's my order. I've just released it out to the world that's what I'm calling in order to get this particular project out into the world. And yeah, we are now co-creating in a Facebook group of people interested in law of attraction that's got over 100,000 people. We're doing live streams in there. We are engaging with people that are super interested in the work that we're doing. And yeah, it's an order delivered, because this is just another person that showed up in my life. And I have in some ways showed up in Melissa's life because she was calling in someone to help her take this big group that she's managed to magnetize in and attract into her world, and find a way to work together to add more value, to be more in service, and to offer a program that's really beneficial for the members of this group. And so that's the value that I'm bringing. She's got the existing group, and so that's valuable for me. And it's all feeling so juicy and so in flow at the moment. It's magical, and it feels like, I won't go into it now. There's this teaching called momentum, and it happens in two directions, in the positive and the negative. And sometimes it's like when your life really goes badly, it gets really bad. And then you start to see more bad stuff, and more bad stuff starts to happen. And starts to happen. And we teach ways that you can break that thinking and get back into a little bit more alignment, a little bit more into neutral. And then momentum can start to happen in the other way. And once things start to flow, they start to flow quickly. And as they start to flow quickly, you start to believe more. And then it starts to come into your life even quicker. And so it feels like we've got a huge amount of momentum at the moment in the positive direction. And it's like, the more I let go, the more I have fun, the more I just worry less, it seems the easier it starts to become. And that's really been my work. It's been like, I think I have a story of preconditioned ideas that results are going to come when I work super hard. And when I work super hard, then something's going to happen. But actually, there's this dance in the process of getting the law of attraction to work for you, of doing some work and moving in the right direction. We call it progress. Some stuff, like reach out to some people on Facebook and Instagram and whatever, and then sit back for a bit and see what comes in. Just trust that something's going to land, the right person's going to show up. And that's what's happened here. And it feels like such a beautiful order delivered that I wanted to share it as part of my 30-second Thursday. I hope that you're cool wherever you are. Sending love from a slightly overcast. I'll just quickly show you the laundry and the lake. Guatemala. I'm in the sanctuary, and sending you love. I hope that you're good. Ciao.